I don't have numbers to back this up, but just in my experience as a handicapper, I feel like the longer NBA series go in the playoffs, the more high scoring they get towards the end. That seems counterintuitive. Everybody thinks like, oh, defense is going to ramp up in game 5, game 6, game 7. No, yeah, it usually goes the other way. Like teams that are down in the series, they get desperate, right? And when you're desperate, you get a little bit more aggressive offensively and leaves you open to like more counterattacking and fast breaking going the other way. That's what I see with Denver tonight. I don't think that they're going to try and turn this into like a grinder wrestling match. Like I think that the tempo here is going to be pretty good tonight. And I think both these teams are going to score. And also the reason that games tend to go over more the later in the series is you get a feel for what the other team is doing defensively, right? Like the same guys are guarding the same guys. And after you've been seeing someone for 3 or 4 or 5 games or whatever, you got to know what they're going to do, right? And you know how to beat them. So I'm with you. I think that this is going to be one of the higher scoring games of the series.
I mean, OKC really has not played great this series. They did in game 2, but they have not put, other than game 2, had not put another complete game together. And if you'd have said the Nuggets could force even to get this far, I would have been no way. I just thought Oklahoma City offense, but they have not shot the ball well. The one thing, they lived on the foul line, especially SGA all year long. He hasn't got those calls, nor has a lot of guys in the playoffs. We've seen a lot more physical play in the playoffs, which I'm okay with, but let's just call it like this all year long. Like to me, if we're going to call it like this in the playoffs, let's let them be physical all year long. Let's go back to the 80s, 90s style of basketball. To me, it's like completely different game when you watch Oklahoma City play now. SGA just went to the foul line every time down the court. He was like James Harden back when he won the MVP that year. He hasn't gotten those calls this series. It'll be a good how this game's called tonight. Probably a lot will go on.
Tell you what, not sure how much you guys watched of the Knicks Celtics game last night, but again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but the refs called that game a lot closer than they had the rest of the series. Like it felt like they wanted a game 6 in New York. Boston
5 fouls in a quarter.
Right. Boston ended up beating them by 30. It didn't matter, right? But like some of the calls early, especially in that first half, like even the Boston guys were like, okay, like I don't know. What are the refs going to do in game 6 in New York? That's going to play a role, unfortunately, like it does in all these games.
I'm not saying they're better without Tatum, because I would be crazy talk.
Statistically, they are,
but they're 9-2 now on the year without him.
In the movie Moneyball, Johnny Damon. I mean, they got rid of the whole team. Statistically, they were better, maybe.
Right.
Like I don't know if they can beat the Thunder.
Statistically, their offensive efficiency is higher without Tatum in the games that he hasn't played this year.
Like I think they can beat the Knicks still. Like I still think they have a chance to beat the Knicks. Now, it's going to be close. Obviously, game 6 is going to determine it.